That's awkward. That's awkward. That's awkward. What's up? Run it back. We didn't hear the intro. Hello, once again, audience. Today, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. There you go, Dirt. Just for you. Chills. Yeah. Anyways, I think we're gonna try and finish the upgrade system today. Here's what we got so far. I've been thinking a little bit about it, and more so like on the game design side, I wasn't sure how I wanted to do rarity. But I think I've got it figured out. So just let Roblox load the assets. Yeah. So pretty much what I was confused about and what I've been thinking about was each thing had a rarity that you could get for the specific button, if that makes sense. Like you have a weight, and this weight corresponds to how often you would get that from the button. But the thing is, there could be other buttons that have different weights. So like one thing might not necessarily have like the exact same odds. So what I ended up doing was just assigning a rarity to each loot. You can see the fish has the common rarity. So instead of displaying the actual odds, it would just be common. Because the odds could theoretically change a little depending on where you get it. Yeah. And then I've been thinking a little bit about the stats as well. And, UI looks soft and good. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy with how the UI is looking. Obviously taking my sweet time with it, but it's been fun. So whatever. Leaf, why are you so freaking cool? I bet. Yeah, and then also when we upgrade, we obviously need to give the XP, so we need to like figure that out. I was just thinking about how I'm gonna do the stats on it, and I want it to be really easy, so I made a stat info, along with kind of each item would control like their own stats. Basically, there could be like flat, like no matter whatever level you are, it'll be this. Otherwise, it could be based off level. So like this. Awesome cards. The error message text color is too red. I don't think anyone's gonna quit because of that. Are you gonna do the HUD buttons today? Potentially. We'll see how far we get with this. What I wanted to do is kind of rework button info here. First off, we do want to actually have level requirement and image, which doesn't exist yet. And then like oh, let me zoom in, sorry. Imagine like there's another button it's yellow or something, and you can also get ish at a much higher rate. Like, that's what I kind of meant. I don't know exactly what I'm doing with it, but what I want to do is essentially get all of the buttons that may spawn some item, if that makes sense. Is it not tedious to make an image for every single item instead of using viewport frame? Yes, although the images end up looking like 100 times better and they're way more performant in viewport frames. Yeah. Make a Vide tutorial. I'm thinking about it, yeah. I have been kind of itching to make a new tutorial. So, thing is, I do want to make an object-oriented programming tutorial, although I don't want to make it and then they release the class API, like, the next day. Because then it would kind of, like, be outdated within a week. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know when they're planning on releasing that. I don't know if they've said anything about it. Yeah, UK Darky. It's here. Sorry for it being white and not dark. But essentially you define a class, you can have public, and I'm assuming if you don't define it, it would just be private. And I think I haven't read too deep into it. Oh, what? You can do type of and it returns the actual class? Wait, that's crazy. Use dark reader? Dude, I'm sorry. Better? Kind of. Yeah. So this is why, like, I'm kind of wanting to not make a tutorial yet, because if this comes out, then it would kind of be, like, outdated. Solved like a true coder. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But I have no idea if this is coming or when it is, if it is coming. I know there's been, like, a lot of chatter, but would be interesting. Apparently there's, like, the fast flag for it as well. I'm honestly not too versed on, like, upcoming features and stuff like that. Okay, so what I'm thinking is if I do loot service utils, how many monitors do I have? I have 2. And so format odds and get odds string are probably not going to end up using. But if I make function loot service utils, get buttons for loot. Yeah, that actually makes sense. I guess that's it. That's actually all I need. There's a fast flag, but Roblox open source, people say no time soon. Roblox TypeScript has had this for 5 years. Might be propaganda. Interesting. Okay. Leaf, how do I create a Vide source that updates based off a value that is outside Vide? Why are you not using self? I don't use self for utilities. Require aliases? Really? How do I create a Vide source that updates based off a value that is outside of Vide? How do I create a Vide source that updates based off of a value that is outside of Vide? You use Vide effects. So, for example, in my get data source, this returns a Vide source. I guess I don't actually use an effect here. But this returns a Vide source based off of like a data service value. There's also charm. Very, very similar. Pass in an atom and get a and then you're a Vide source. I don't know if this makes sense or not. Have you ever had a physics issue in any of your games that you literally just haven't been able to solve? I don't do much with Roblox physics. Or none of my games have depended on Roblox physics. So I haven't like had any game breaking issues or anything like that. I hate this VS Code function. It's just Copilot. You can disable it. It's between Vide charm, React charm, charm. Charm is the base data or state management, whatever. Vide charm allows you to use sources with atoms. React charm allows you to use use state with atoms. It's just like how they communicate with the different libraries. What's the charm module about? I'm confused. It's just state management. Okay. Use it? Yeah. I like charm a lot. I don't use it much these days, but when I was using React, I used it a ton. But I am using it for actually in the client button, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, code decides. Okay, so what I'm thinking, yeah, get buttons for loot, and then inside of the inventory or item stats page, we need to create this like found in, and then there probably won't be text. It'll probably just be like, you know, whatever buttons there are here, and it would just be the icons. I think that would end up looking a little bit cleaner. Use option program for clicking buttons on UI. No. That button was the literal button in the game. For this. Yeah, I don't use any, all of my UI is functional for the most part. I don't have any, like, classes when it comes to UI. No class for UI, yeah. I make components and then, like, I'm able to reuse those components. But I don't, yeah, pretty much no classes when it comes to UI. I used to set up Horsecat, mine does not look like that. I do storybooks extremely simple. This is my entire story. I literally mount the entire thing and then just right. Is the button jumping over it? Yeah. One question, where do you UI resources do you make them yourself? Are you talking about my like primitives or the actual UI, like everything UI related I make myself. Sub TV Stumble. You're gonna build a map? Not today, no. Okay, so let's create inside of item stats page it'll be in titles. Insert frame, no. Like right here. UI is amazing, thank you. I spent a long time on it. I feel like it takes me a while to get like the initial look of the UI for the game. Like, I went through so many different iterations, as you can see here. But once I get, like, the look, then I feel like it's smooth sailing. Same thing went for, like, Crashbots. I remember spending such a long time coming up with just, like, how the menu should look. But then once I got it, it just ended up everything being so easy and so smooth. I still love the UI for this game. I think it looks so good. Red and green UI? Which one? I don't know which one you're talking about. Oh, this one! Yeah, this one is gross. What do you think of the new animation graph editor? I messed around with it a little bit on stream, actually. I was confused. I think I was understanding it, but I really hated how there was no Boolean operations. So, like, you were able to pass in values, but you're not able to do, like, not. I have my own networking module. It's extremely basic. I've never had the need to use anything like Packet or ByteNet or any of the others. Let me actually make a text label. Lip sauce. Let's make the text be found in, I think is what I said. Yeah. I just have never had the need to use any of those. Like, I've always had a relatively low networking anyways. Oh, whoops. The official package only. Oh, really? Yeah, like I said, I've never used any of them. I remember looking way back into like, this was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. I was looking into it, but I just ended up I feel like I ended up making my own custom solution because I feel like if your game is like heavy network usage, a lot of the times the way you're gonna compress it is by like doing an ad hoc like custom solution. At least that's how it's gone like in my case. How do I open and close UI that I made that have root in their names? I have a... So in root UI, I have this function capture root. As you can see here, capture roots. And it just searches for scripts that have root in their name, basically. And then mounts them like that. Ever thought about making an action open world RPG like Bachelors? RPGs are a lot of work. What's the cheapest way to tween or move object in 3D world? For me, it seems to always cause high network issues no matter what I use. Don't tween or move objects. Don't tween objects on the server. Simple as that. You should literally never be tweening objects on the server. Do all the anime because it'll look choppy on the client if you tween them on the server, and it'll also be super high network usage. You seen the server authority update? Yeah, I was playing around with it for like a day and a half. Tween on client, fire out client. Yep. Just make this 0 so I can see. Okay, down just a hair. Yeah, I saw the mobile AI thing. I just... No words, honestly. Guess I need to move up instead of moving this down. SlimeRNG refers to viral game. Depends on your definition of viral. It's my most popular game by far. But I've had hundreds of millions of plays before. Like, over the lifespan of games. But obviously SlimeRNG is orders of magnitude bigger. Like 10k CCU. I've had 10k CCU on 3 other games. Besides not counting SlimeRNG. No, I don't think Crashbots did. Defenders Depot 1... Did Defenders Depot 2? Car Defense RNG. I was thinking of Jaws. Did Jaws actually hit 10K? I don't, dude. Maybe it's only 2 now that I think about it. Defenders Depot 1 was 16K. Tower Defense RNG was like 14 or 13K. I don't even know what the peak of was. Crashbots. Defenders Depot 2. Jaws. Or the Brain Rot Defense. I don't know what any of those games peaked at. I kind of want this to be a little bit bigger. You make your own icons. Yep. Dude, I don't like that they changed the asset manager. Like, I actually don't like the new one. There was no issues with the old one. And I feel like this, I don't even know. Where did I put this? Oh, here. Now I have to like, now I have to click multiple, like I need to import and then import again. You can enrich the old UI? Yeah, but maybe for the time being I can. Like I might as well just get used to the new one. I feel like I need to click like 3 more times than I used to. And it also, when I copy the asset ID, it doesn't give me this. So now I need to click like 5 more times. What's up, Raptor? Use collection service? Yeah. I'm doing alright. Use Figma Pro? No, I actually just use the free one. I think you get 3 free projects. And this is my 3rd project that I'm doing on it. So... Well, wait. Hit buttons for loot. ID. And then I guess I should just do Vide dot values buttons. Is this wait? This gives me the key or the value? Dude, I always forget. Does value give you the value, or does it give you the index? Dynamic scoping, index. Redirect scope. For any added index, the construction function is run in a stable scope. For any removed index, stable scope. Constructor function called with the source containing the index's value. The index itself. A source containing the value. So I should use index. Test spreads. Yo, bro, I'm tomorrow at Roblox Inspire. Nice, coconut. I actually don't know what Roblox Inspire is. I keep on seeing stuff about it. No, I don't import text from Figma. They just remake the text. Nice. I think the drop shadow needs to come up for the found in though. Yeah, that's better. Was Vide superior to React? I think so. Yeah, I'm doing devlogs for this project. Have you ever done commissions? A long time ago. Probably like 7 years ago. Maybe 8 years ago. Okay, so now we're going to do the actual stats and upgrade logic. Shows how you make icons. I made the XP icon 2 streams ago. And I made a lot of this UI like 2 or 3 streams ago as well. I made this whole UI last stream. Interesting, Co. YouTube's moderation system is really, really weird. Okay, now let's do the actual stats. You need glasses, seeing your eyes in some videos, you need glasses. Yeah, I think it's gotten better though. I started using eye drops and that kind of stuff because I was blinking an absurd amount like a year ago. Where'd you get your education from? A tiny school in Wisconsin called Wisconsin Stout. From Streamer University, yeah. Obviously, you don't do comms if you ever want to work for a game, depending on the game. It would have to be a game with like a massive IP behind it for me to want to work on it. Like, it would have to be like a resume item, you know what I mean? Are you from Wisconsin? You're up in no, I went to college in Wisconsin, so I was there for 4 years. But I'm from Minnesota. Shut up. Promote you? Dude, I don't know how. It says remove S standard monitor, hide user on channel, put user in timeout, report, remove, pin message. Those are the options I have. What does it do, though? What does it do? I'm scared. Wouldn't that give you access to, like, upload videos and stuff like that? I wouldn't want that. It's fine. The hell happened to Infinity But 2? Roblox thinks it's unsafe content. Okay. So I need to loop through loot info. I need to say what? Vide indexes props loot info. Oh wait. I guess I don't really care about the value, huh? Oh wait, yes I do. This will just be a string. Value will be either a number or this. But it's also a Vide source? Which is confusing. Stat ID value. We also need the level. And can upgrade. Basically how big this is. 201 by 50. Ah. The only thing that's not, okay. Wait, loot info, no, stat info. You know how it does that? Export type. Okay, there we go. %, gameplay, 99% UI. Gameplay is the easy part. It's making the gameplay satisfying and looking nice. I also like doing UI on stream because I don't love doing UI, but like when I'm streaming UI, I don't know, it keeps me like motivated, if that makes sense. UI list layout. We're definitely gonna need a UI padding. I have no idea what though, I'm just gonna guess. Yeah, and then inside of here, I'll create a new image label with image. With image equals image IDs, that background, item set frame, and then the size of this is what? 212 by 61. You should make your game for mobile. No matter what game on Roblox, the game should be mobile first. I need to do a UI grid layout, actually. Yeah. CI, not that bad, but what is CI? No, I'm not talking about that, Bear. good. Okay. CI. Oh, combat initiation. Roots are always mounted. Okay, and then what do we need? The icon. So image label. Image will be image ID to item stat icon frame. Size will be GIM2 from scale. I don't know how big this needs to be, so I'm just gonna guess. Size constraint YY. Ensure. Okay, so a little less big and up. With like 0909. Oh, it's like perfect. Wow. Like 1 pixel down. Okay, something like that, and then we need the title, and then the actual value. I mean, technically we can add the actual icon here. I'm not gonna. We don't have it though. Yeah, so text label, text equals set info.name. $22, $23, $25. Left up. Up. Right. Yeah, it seems weird, the mobile AI thing. Yeah, I'm using Vide for UI. I like it. If I quit React, I think Vide is just straight up better. Okay, cool. And then we need the actual values. So this will be a text label. The text is gonna be really weird to do. Depends on the day, lunatic. Biggest advice from a game design standpoint. Perfect the first 5-10 minutes. Adding content 100 hours deep into the game doesn't make up for bad onboarding. Or doesn't matter if 10 people see it. Okay. Drop shadow up. You make good money at YouTube? No. I just do this for fun. me just make another one called Apple. Rare apple. And then I can actually click on apple. Oh. It's not, it's only if it changes. So we need to say like if can upgrade and yeah, when you say this, if props can upgrade or just local changes equals props can upgrade and local value let's make a local function read that value. Yeah, something like this. So we get the current, we get the next, and then we check if it changes and you can upgrade. Then it's green. So if I go here, we get errors because we have to perform an arithmetic add on function and number. Just return a number. What? Oh, next is a keyword. Whatever. Bro. I'm gonna call a number value. Item set's 50. This should just be a number. Yeah. Why did I press play? Okay. Okay, good. Obviously this doesn't actually update yet, but the Lex stays the same. And then, okay. So we're gonna have to use rich text. This kinda gonna have, this is gonna suck, but If not props dot can upgrade. If not props upgrade. Or current equals next. Then we just return. The asterisk make you lose train of thought. Yeah. If you can't upgrade or current is equal to next, then we return. Something like that. Yeah. Current with that. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, so first off, we need to say rich text is true. Otherwise, we need to say return. We need to know if it's a plus or a minus. So we need to do next minus current. Next minus current. Local sign is that? Oh, I guess it'll automatically have a minus sign. Then we'd have to do sign, and then format value diff. But we want this to have rich text. Rich text. Roblox. I never remember. $42 2550. 42 2550. with the space. Added a space. The drop shadow. The drop shadow is getting the rich text color. There should be background music. I skipped the song. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way to make it so that the drop shadow doesn't inherit the rich text. Like I could just do drop shadow dot rich if this does not equal nil, then we do that. Rich text, and then we can just say rich text false. Oh, that's not gonna work at all. Damn. Okay. Amber Alert? What are you talking about? You know what? This is fun. Yeah, the same problem for the RL button. It's not, oh, did I really? That's funny. Yeah, it's whatever. Why? That should be blue. Inventory slot, or no. Inventory slot level. What's the item ID or passing item ID? We might not be. Item slot level. Item slot level. Item data, item data. There we go. What? There we go. You guys think the suffix should always be after the main thing? It probably should, right? Anthony. Nice UI, thank you. Like that? Probably. That makes more sense. Progressively adding more and more questions. Yeah, I added, I think 2 things. Did it take you long to get good at Figma? I honestly picked it up fairly quickly, I feel like. Shut up. Did I join your Discord server? Probably not. My Discord server is just overran by upset players. Yeah, I know. I should make a dev server. Start making the map? No. Never. What if the map's already done? You considered that? Charm have built-in support for Vide. Remember checking the docs and saw the lens, the referencing Vide Charm. Yeah, there is. Wait, is it done? Did I finish it? Wasn't there? I was doing something here, right? Upgrade bar. No, that's fine. Okay. It obviously is missing the icon, but I guess it is finished, huh? Cool. Should we put the icon in? Oh, yeah, we need to make it so you can actually upgrade. Totally forgot about that. I was like, I feel like we're missing something. You can't actually upgrade yet, and you don't get XP for upgrading. Don't tell me you made the X icon from 0. This? What do you mean? I did make that in Figma, if that's what you're talking about. Not too difficult. Still use Photoshop. I mean, I still use Photoshop for some things too. I definitely prefer using Figma, but like if you need to like adjust pixels, then Photoshop is still a go-to. Or like paint or draw anything, you still need to use Photoshop. But like for just like creating vectors or icons, I really like Figma. Okay, we need to make it so when you actually have enough coins and you click upgrade, you upgrade. We also need to display how much XP you get for upgrading as well. You get XP for upgrading? Yes, that's how you get XP. What does your UI look fire all the time? Because I've spent a week on this. People have made games faster than I've made my inventory. I'm not... Spends days on one firm. Literally, yes. If I was trying to, like, make a lot of money, don't do what I'm doing right now. I just actually enjoy the process. Garden was made in 3 days, by the way. I believe it. I just enjoy the process of making games, so I would not recommend doing what I'm doing if you want to be super successful. That comes from the details, my opinion. I mean, I see what you mean, yeah. I think I am able to like really think deeply about the game because I take so much time. You know, I'm not just like going with my first idea. There's a higher chance that it's successful, but I'm also spending way more time than you should. How'd you make your zone wall work in Slime Archie? Are you talking about the look of it? rarity x card level equals XP. I'm thinking the XP will be... I was thinking about this. It'll be based off of how expensive it was to upgrade. So that way it like scales, because the upgrade cost will scale with, you know, how with the rarity and the level as well. So like, but I'm also gonna make it, I think, whatever this graph is, where the XP to coin ratio is not going to be linear. The more coins, the more coins, technically the ratio will slow down, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Or something like that. I don't... Well, I'll figure it out. If you're not showing how much XP you get. That's why I need to figure out how I want to do that. Back at you, I'll scale your yard. Do you mean it? I have an auto-scaled frame that takes care of everything for me. Just one of my components. Why does the UI look too much like Slime RNG? You are the owner. I am the owner of Slime RNG. But I don't think this looks like Slime RNG at all, if I'm being honest. What about this looks like Slime RNG? Use this one text font all the time? I mean, I guess. I always use Build a Chance Extra Bold. I think he means the layout. Just because it's an inventory? I can't tell if you guys are joking or not. Yes, I'm the owner and creator of Slime RNG. Yes, Builder Stands extra bold. Mind showing the auto-scaled frame component? Sure, it's super basic. There you go. Oh, this uses... the viewport size as well. I remember adding this comment. That's funny. My Vide one is not on my GitHub, actually. My Fusion and React versions of it are, though. Let me publish or commit this. Shown stats. Okay, so I'm thinking when you click this, we do like like that. And then I add a triangle. Oh. Okay, I think that's fine actually. And then, oh, you know what? I need to union these together before I do the stroke. Yeah. Delete the stroke here, union, flatten, and then I can just grab this, there, delete, fill, perfect, duplicate, stroke, outside here, that, outline stroke, that, outline stroke, What's up, Andrew? Yeah, this needs to be bigger. Like annoying, but whatever. If you ever use work trees with Git, no. I don't think I know what that is. Release plugin that automatically converts UI you make in studio to code like Vide. I mean, I would get 0 use out of that though. And I think there already is something like that out there. I think something like that will work. It sure did, velocity. No, I'm not working on StarterGui. Welcome back. Upgrade confirmation. Frame. Size as goal. Three, 4, 8, 2, 5, 2. I asked where you learned to script these amazing games. Just years and years of experience. Did you try spelling my name backwards but misspelt it? How'd you even manage that? That's crazy. Impressive, impressive. No one knows what the game is. Nice, Andrew. Good luck learning if you haven't used it before. It is confusing. through. They went through the effort, tremendous, but then misspelt my name backwards. Also, what's up? Ready for spa? Yeah, be good. I hope. Oh. Shut up. Oh. Oh. I shouldn't even do that. Just pass this in. 0.7 and then down. Why was this in the wrong spot? Because I never set the position. Interesting. Go down slightly. Let's go this down slightly too. Are you set for life because of slime RNG? Set for a long time. Thanks. I can't. Won't work. Yeah. Darn it. Oh wait. Why do I always do that? Oh, it will work. Okay, okay. You guys think it should be plus like this? Yeah, okay. Up, smaller, down. Hover scale is too much on the confirmation. That's default? I forget what's default actually. Better. Okay. Yeah. So we need to come up with the Egomoose. We need to come up with the logic for how much XP it actually gives. Leaf, what kind of car you rocking? I have a Tesla Model 3. And I just learned the other day that they discontinued the Model X, which is what I kind of wanted to get in a couple of years. Oh yeah, shouldn't this be awards, not rewards? Corrosive in the release. I don't know. Thing is, I liked the size of the X, and I really liked the butterfly doors too. I feel like those would be really cool to get. But I don't know. I think I don't love how small my Model 3 is. Yeah, Mango, lock it in. You like Audi? Gibbs is fine. DeLorean, go back in time. Yeah, I guess it was all in Vide. Roll indent in VS Code. What does it do? I'm scared. Oh, it just switches tabs. Interesting. No, this is fun. This is good. Indents the code. What? That's just what Shift does, or Tab does. No need to hold Control. No, I'm not on Mac. I'm on Windows. Yeah. Someone's message got deleted, and they were reporting a bug. Oh, it was a Twitch chat. I'll look at it, Evil George. It's interesting. Let's do level service utils add XP. Something like function get XP reward from what? From cost? Points? Yeah, I played I tried it out, sell lemons on stream. Okay. We're busting out the Desmos, guys. Getting real. Still got the Red Bulls on standby. True. Need another. Okay. So if this is coins, yeah, sorry, it's really bright. I don't think there's a dark mode for Desmos though. There's a Braille mode. Reverse con. Oh, what? I never knew this was a thing. Okay. Like I basically want LNX. If something costs 100. Okay, not exactly actually. Not LNN. like maybe square root? I don't know yet, Moose. Lots of unknowns. That's what I'm talking about when I say balance on feel. I just kind of figure things out. That's 1,000. Okay. This actually isn't bad though. 500 or 5,000. Because I basically want you, it should be worth it to level up like everything. Like lower level stuff should have higher value, like coin to XP ratio. Which you can clearly see here. If something costs 2,000 coins, the coin to XP ratio is about 1/20th. Okay? But then at like, let's say 100,000, the ratio would be like what? 100, like 150 or something like that. So it's like worthwhile to upgrade early game stuff to give you like more XP for your coin's worth. A click, change your YouTube name. It's YouTube will like hide certain names that somehow are appropriate enough to create an account, but not appropriate enough to leave messages. I don't know, it's really weird. At least I'm like 99% sure that's what it is. And then we round to the nearest fifth. Or the nearest 5. Round down to the nearest 5? What is 100? 125. Okay, I'm fine with this. If n greater than 100, then let me say multiple. Yeah, something like that. Just for my sanity, even though it doesn't matter. Nice, Evan. The ball rip. Is the next big thing? Who knows? What co? What are you talking about? You guys got much better after slime RNG. Don't know if it's just me though. Like with slime RNG included. I probably agree. Well, Crushbots I thought was actually good UI too. But yeah. The RNG in this one are your favorite? Really? Tower Defense RNGs was good, but super simple. Tower Defense RNG was very flat, I would say. Like, there was no shading or anything. Very, very flat. But it was still good. I think this, like, anime aesthetic sharp edges is really easy to do, if I'm being honest. Oh, now this should give me the correct amount of XP. $800 gives 60? Is that a lot? Feels like a lot. The closed Desmos. Math checks out. A game where you make a battle bot to defend your depot against slimes. Genius. Maybe it's not a lot. Maybe I get rid of the +5, actually. Like the +5 is not needed. Number 1 year since your first time match. Really? That's cool. What if we keep the +5, but we reduce this to 1.5? The script error? Yeah, it would, but if this is passing in negative coins and I have some other issues. I arrived in the wave of the people from the first Rojo video. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that video still gets lots of views to this day. Okay. So then, hello, Gavin. The description, yeah. Funny. So when I confirm, then we tell server, hey, I want to upgrade. Server validates, gives XP, and does the whole level up. Yeah. So when we click confirm, activated, then we would do inventory service client, upgrade ID. Props ID, and then we should probably say props shown false as well. And we need a pass ID. I guess we should probably just do this. On server, we would have. Oh, I never even did any of the. Server-sided. First stream was the first time I moved into this new place? Really? Two-gen chatter. That's funny. There's I was looking at my Twitch. Because I streamed on Twitch long before I streamed on YouTube. And there's like old clips of me like from 2021 streaming Roblox. No face cam. Oh, I was talking though. I can hear myself. No VS Code. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Finally got a face cam. Oh, I remember I used my phone and I had it placed like on my keyboard basically. This was back in my college house. Bring back that camera positioning. Yeah, it was so bad. Oh, I figured out how to place it not on the keyboard. Taped your phone to your monitor? I think I placed it on a shoebox behind my monitor, actually. Oh, Defender Super 2. Here we go. I moved the cam to the top right corner. See the evolution, yeah. Oh, then I started working on Tower Defense RNG. Oh, I lost this shirt. I forgot about it. That was my favorite shirt, and it's been gone. Adding new towers in tower defense RNG. Oh, did I finally get... I think I finally had a camera at this point. And wasn't using my phone. Yeah. Oh, I remember I found a bug in Derp's game. That's funny. And then we have a bunch of just normal stuff. It's funny, who clips stuff? It's so weird. And it's not weird, it's just funny. How many followers on Twitch? I have no idea. Basically, no one watches on Twitch. Yeah. Then a search party. Well, I know where the shirt is. One of my friends has it. I left it at someone's wedding, like, over a year ago. You build all the Slime RNG environments yourself. On release, yeah, but then I hired some people to make them. Like Walru, if he's still in chat. I don't know if he is. But he made a lot of the zones. After like zone 9 or something like that, he made like every single one. Take your shirt off at a wedding? No, I was a part of the wedding party, so I changed. And then I left my shirt at the... like in the... wherever it was. No, I guess that sounded bad, but no. I changed into my suit or whatever from, that was in the wedding party. We had, like, cabins and stuff like that. And I just left it in the cabin. And one of my buddies picked it up. Because I had to leave early that night. Um... What? Oh. Stop, stop, stop. Thank you. I guess I should really do this. Yeah. I can see your chat. Hey, it's awesome, Riva. Glad I could help. Wait. If data player coins, less than coins needed, return. if I made a item amount, SM return, then we would deduct coins. Item ID amount. What does level service do? Add XP. Increase level by 1. We need to get the XP. Like here. Local XP awarded. Like that. Wonder, I could theoretically do these both in the same line, but then I would be sending the entire table over, so this is fine. Add. I mean, I guess. I don't know, it's not something that I really have felt the need to have. I guess it would be really easy to add them, though. So that would increase the level of the item, reduce the amount, update coins, award XP. That makes sense. Let me change my data template so that I have amount, I don't know, like 80. Oh, I need coins. Line 33. Bro, I just made stuff up. Level service, utils, get X. Get XP reward from coins. Coins needed. It worked. It worked. It worked. Oh. Okay, well that didn't work. But this works. Why did that work? Why is that not updating? Interesting. Okay, cool. It works. I'm probably gonna end stream here though. Cool. I don't know how to promote you. I looked and it wasn't an option. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end things here. I'm gonna take a look at one thing real quick though. Item slot, inventory slot. Why did that not update? Item data is props item data. Wait, why did that not work? Inventory menu, inventory root, inventory menu. Init is inventory. Inventory is what? Get data source. Data.inventory. Inventory slot, item data, item ID. Level 3. Not updating at all, actually. Why? Yeah, what? Anytime index's value changes. Is it because it's a table, so it's technically the same value? Yeah. That's so stupid. There you go. Just need to make it use my data sources instead of the Vide sources. It's because I'm assuming the changed, it's comparing. It's definitely comparing previous versus new. And then if they're the same, it doesn't count as an update. So that's why when I'm updating a table, it's not seeing it as an update. Somewhere. I don't know where it's doing that, but somewhere in here, I'm assuming it's right here. Scope.value does not equal v. The index in input table. I'm actually not sure exactly where it's doing it, but anyways, I fix it. Upgrade gives XP. Cool. Okay, now I'm actually ending stream. Yeah. Okay, cool. GG's. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.